Boo, CSGO, and Launders. If you were watching this, not all my videos are about meat beating. Okay, they have to do with strats, and to do with Counter Strike and getting better as a player. Okay, I'm sorry that that happened to be your first impression of my YouTube channel. That my last video, and yeah, this better accurately represents the content I make. Little message for those two guys out there. All right, look at this, dude. Perfect camera placement too. Didn't have to adjust it. We're gonna talk about Big. I can actually lower this. We're gonna talk about Big and their CT setup on Mirage that I thought was pretty badass. If you want to use this, if you're an open, intermediate, main, advanced, MDO, Pro League, Liquid, hit me up. Use this setup. All right, I'll tell you the protocols. Stuff that doesn't even happen in the round that I assume are the protocols of this setup from Big because I'm just that smart, right? So watch. What's gonna happen is gonna play a 1-3-1. They're gonna have the kit go market, three guys window, and one guy playing ticket for a retake. And I'm just gonna skip ahead because no point in talking about it when I could show it. Volume a bit. That was so fucking loud. All right, watch this. You got the four guys window, or three guys window, and they pop the vent. That's something I want to note because they're going to end up boosting through that vent if there's nothing that comes out mid. So the idea is let's all three go mid. Let's hold it. If someone comes here, let's fucking kill them, right? Because you got three USPs just aiming down mid. If no one comes here, let's go B because it's easier to retake A and it's harder to retake B. So let's early rotate to B and get set up for to defend B. And then if they don't end up going B after we rotate, then we'll retake on A site. See the thought process? Fight mid. If no one's mid, rotate B. If no one goes B, then we end up retaking A. But there's exceptions, right? They end up. I'll talk about that in a second, actually, because I don't want to skip ahead. So here, watch. You got the kit and the two flash and market, and this angle he's playing, he's probably not going to get a kill. I just want to note this, and it's important. He's in a position for information and to stay alive. He's not in a position to get kills because he has a kit and two flash, and he needs to stay alive. Because if they end up going A, they need the kit and they need the two flashes for retake. And if they end up going B, he's got this cool lineup. He's gonna end up flashing in to get right. So hopefully this is all making sense as I'm talking about it because I tend to do it a lot where it makes sense to me, but I gotta visualize it for the people watching. So see how they end up boosting into ladder. This is before there's even any sounds or anything on apps. This is a preemptive rotate, like I was saying, because it's easier to retake on A than it is to retake on B. So the thought process is defend B, and worst comes to worst, whatever. We'll just fucking retake A. Who cares, right? So they're going to preemptively rotate through ladder to go B site. And the flash, they hear the information, so they're going to end up running out. And you're going to see Tizian throw this flash right here. It's going to land into get right. They actually do a good job getting some kills here. The flash is a little short though and ends up blinding them, but if it landed in a get right, it won't blind the guys cat who are preemptively rotating. This will support them and they're able to push up freely without getting blind, but he threw it a little bit short. But you can see the thought process behind it. That's what matters, the thought process. It doesn't matter if it worked out this round or not because you're going to be the one using it. And then they got the other guy who was window just jumped down underpass and he's going for the flank. So, yeah. Tabson just gets shit on right there, and then Xantares gets knifed. Like, this round goes pretty bad for Big. They end up losing, but you know, it's the setup that matters. It's the thought that matters. And I'm just gonna skip through this because they end up losing. I'm gonna fly around because for some reason my demo UI is broken. But I want to talk about what would happen if they end up rushing A, like what the protocol is. So you already know that the idea is to go mid. If they go mid, fight mid. If no one goes mid, preemptively rotate to B. At that point, if they go B, then we fight B. If they don't go B, then we retake A. If they end up going A. Well, what happens if they just rush A while all of them are window? Well, let me just keep If all of them are window 3 here, this is the fast rotate to A sites, at least fight the cross. And that's the reason why the kit and the two flashes on the market player, because, one, he can flash get right if they end up going B, but if they decide to go A, he can easily run over here and throw these flashes over bench up here to blind the T's running out A ramp, which will allow these three players to swing and fight A really quickly. They can rotate give them like 3 seconds, they'll be there, right? So hopefully that all makes sense with this setup, and hopefully when you implement this, you don't end up getting knifed like Zentaris did. All right, watch out for those lurks, man. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think.